Hiya fellow Vault Dwellers, Kato Genesis here, bringing you a guide to all 10 Savage Divide map locations in Fallout 76. Do keep in mind that even if you know the locations of these mounds by heart, you'll still need the maps to activate them, which disappear on use. The good part about this is that if you bring multiple maps to the same mound, you'll be able to loot it multiple times. Without waiting any longer, let's get to those destinations. Map number 1 for the Savage Divide takes us all the way to the southwest end of the region for starters. Depicted on the map is a pretty clear look at the Federal Disposal Field Public Workshop, with its concrete spikes jutting out of the ground. This mound is just outside the southwest end of the site. When reaching the southwest side, look for the radioactive caution sign, and the mound should be right by it. The image on map 2 of the Savage Divide is another with plenty of details in its location, leading to the new Appalachian Central Train Yard, south of the top of the world, just riding the edge of the forest. The mound is right in between the two tracks before they join at the north end of the train yard. Location 3 is shown as being at the top of the world, at least if you're looking at the icon on the map. The sketch on the treasure map shows a bunch of wrecked cable cars. You'll need to travel north of the top of the world until you're in good view of Monongah Power Plant, and have a partially buried cable car to the left of the pylon. The treasure mound is right in front of this cable car. Map 4 leads us to the south end of the Savage Divide again, to a location called Solomon's Pond. This is east of the White Spring Resort. Once you reach it, you can walk the bridge that goes over the pond, and you'll see this mound near the short rock face. Map 5 shows us a nice view of the White Spring Resort, with our target being on the cliffs it's seen from. This spot is well above the cliffs by Blackwater Mine, near the massive billboard. After you find that, the mound is just next to the large rock formation at the base of the billboard. The next map guides us to the north end of the Savage Divide. Looking at both maps, there's a distinguishable design to the building, indicating the Palace of the Winding Path. The treasure map's location is just north of the palace, down the hillside towards Toxic Valley. You'll know you're in the right place when you come across a broken tree, because the mound is just behind it. Jumping back to the south side of the Savage Divide, one of the major landmarks here is the monorail elevator, shown on the treasure map piece. This treasure mound is east of the South Mountain Lookout, among the cliffs overlooking said grand elevator. There's a collection of pointy cliff sides down below, and you're looking for the one with a nice brown dirt patch. If you are indeed going from west to east, do mind the sheer drop off of the cliff. The 8th destination shows an overlook with a motorcycle propped up on a wood barrier, looking out to a rocky mountain and observatory. Between the road and rail lines south of Seneca Rocks is the overlook that you seek. Once you find the wood barriers, the mound is just east of them. Next location shown is another cliff top, this time overlooking a SATCOM array. The starting point is from Autumn Acre Cabin, southeast of the Atlas Observatory. After getting there, go around back of the cabin and hop down the rocky cliffs on the south side, and look for several carrot flowers growing on a grassy ledge. This is where the treasure mound is, among the flowers. The 10th and final Savage Divide treasure map leads to the northeast side, near the Bailey family cabin. Just east, you can go downhill and will be met with a pond, and possibly an open fissure, a Scorch Beast, and its minions. Not far from the 2 rusted out trucks is the mound, embedded in the hill. That does it for the treasure maps guide for the Savage Divide. What sort of goodies did you uncover? Please share in the comments, and expect guides for each other region's treasure maps too. If you found this guide useful, entertaining, or both, do whatever it is you see fit to show that, and please consider supporting the channel on Patreon. A special thanks to our Wasteland legend, Sven. Thank you so very much for watching. This is Kato Genesis, bidding you a happy Reclamation Day.